Dear student of class 4, once again open from your book on page 62. Lesson 16, subject verb agreement. The subject and the verb must agree in number. Dear student, we have studied the nouns. Here number means singular and plural noun. Okay, singular and plural noun. The subject and the verb must agree in number. So dear student, in a sentence the subject and the verb must agree with one another in numbers, that is singular and plural. So dear student, there are some points to be remembered. Some singular subject takes a singular verb. Okay, then a plural subject as well as you takes a plural verbs. So here a singular subject takes a singular verb, means the subject. Okay, in the previous class we have studied about the subject. This is third person singular and the verb also is singular verb. He is a good dancer. I am making a chat now. Here I is a first person singular and the verb is also singular. I am making a chat now. Then Garima was studying at 7 o'clock last evening. Here Garima is the name of person, noun, the singular noun, and the verb is singular was. Garima was studying at 7 o'clock last evening. Then next, a plural subject. Plural subject as well as you. There are plural subject like first person. Plural is we. Then second person singular plural is you. Okay, in case of you takes a plural verb. Then the children, third person. Okay, plural children. This is plural noun and the verb is also plural. For example, we are eating sweets now. Here we is first person plural, we. Are is plural. Then you is both the second person singular or plural, as it is written as well as you. Okay, the verb is plural. That you play table already well, Bikram. Okay, then the children watch a cartoon show in the evening. Children is plural noun and watch also is plural noun. Okay, then subject verb agreement in negative sentence. In the negative sentence also there is subject verb agreement. Let us remember with I, we, you, they and plural subject. we use do not and the base form of verb in the simple present tense. Okay. For example, I do not talk in class. Here this verb is singular. Okay. This verb is plural. The next is we do not read the newspaper every day. Okay. The subject is plural and verb also is plural. Then you do not run in the corridor. Then they do not like ice cream. Karan and Hemant do not make noise. Here what is said with I, we, you, they and plural subject. Here it is said about the plural subject we use do not, the negative verb do not, okay, that is in simple present tense. Then with he, she, it and a singular subject, they are called a singular subject, he, she, it. We use does not. Okay, does not is singular verb. Okay, and the base form of verb in the simple present tense. Here you can see he is singular subject. Does not drive fast. She does not like sweets. It does not rain much in Rajasthan. Shika does not have long hair. So here they are the singular subject, third person singular. Okay. Here we cannot say I does not because the subject does not agree with the verb. Okay, we have to remember all those things. Then we have to remember it is easier to make subject and verb agree in the simple present tense. With all nouns and pronouns, we use did not and the base form of verb. Okay, for did not, it is easier to use in the both singular and plural subject. For example, I did not. This is I is the singular subject, first person. Okay, I did not score well in this test. The next example, they did not eat much. Here they is the plural and I is the singular. Okay, in this case did not eat much. Okay, this did not in the past tense. Simple past tense is common for all the subject. Then similarly, it is easier to make subject and verbs agree in the simple future tense. You have to remember with I and we usually use shall not. Okay, first person singular and plural. I and we usually use shall not. And the base form of verbs. And we have to also remember with all nouns, such as he, she, it, they, and you, except two pronouns, that is I and we. This is first person, except first person he, she, it, they, you. They are the second person singular plural, and third person singular plural. We use will not. Okay, will not in the future simple future tense. And this base form of verb. So let us read examples. We shall not go to the market today. Okay, here we is the first person plural, and with shall. Okay, shall not. Then she will not drink any soft milk. She is the third person singular. We use will not. Then in the present continuous tense, we make subject and verb agreement in this way. Okay, in this way we make subject plus is, am, are plus not, plus verb ing, form of verbs. Okay, so for example, he is, here subject he, then there three verbs are there, is, am, are. So is we will take is because third person singular. Okay, he is not writing neatly. She is not giving a speech at the moment. Then it is not working at the stranger. I am not studying at the moment. Here we can see I. I is the first person singular and am. Okay, in this way we write. I am not studying at the moment. We, subject plus is, am, are. So we choose are. We are not riding our new bicycles now. Then you are. You, subject plus are. You are. You are not walking briskly. Then they are not reading quietly. Okay, then subject verb agreement in questions beginning with question words. Okay, beginning with question words, that is with I, we, you, they, and plural subject. We form questions beginning with question words in the simple present tense in this way. Question word, okay, question word plus do or do I or we, you or they, means plural subject plus base form of verb plus etc. Okay, so for example, where do I keep this notebook? Who do we talk about the broken window? What do you like to do in the evening? When do they leave for London? Why do Rashmi and Pooja need to attend the conference? Then with he, she, it and singular subject, we form question beginning with question word in this simple present tense in this way. Question word plus does. Okay, question was plus does plus he, she, it. That means singular subject plus base form of verb plus etc. For example, why does, in the singular subject, why does he talk so loudly? When does she plan to leave for the day? How does it start? Where does Biju want to go? Then subject verb agreement in yes or no type of questions. With I, we, you, they and plural subject. Okay. We form the yes or no questions in the simple present tense in this way: do plus I, we, you, they, or plural subject, base form of the verb plus etc. For example, do. Okay, the sentence begins with do. Do I take up Sanskrit next year? Do we buy such an expensive bus? Do you know Madhav? Do they speak Malayalam? Do Mrinal and Kusham like reading book? Okay. Then with he, she, it and singular subjects, we form the yes or no questions in the simple present tense in this way: does he or she or it or singular subject plus base form of verbs plus etc. So here the sentence begins with does in case of the singular subject. Does he miss his old school? Does it get very cold in Ladakh? Then, does she dislike milk? Does she play hockey? Okay. So, dear student, this is all about subject verb agreement. So, I hope you have understood, and so study well this lesson and write down in your notebook. So thank you.